A former police officer on trial for murder.
The issue becomes, did he have to shoot him? Did he have to kill him?
This case is about self-defense.
A jury of 4 men and 10 women set to decide the fate of Christopher Schur in the death of Patrick Lyoya.
Now, deadly shooting happened all the way back in 2022. Now the trial for the former Grand Rapids police officer is finally underway.
And very quickly today, both sides laid out how they plan to try this case. Jacqueline Francis has been anchoring our streaming coverage all day on Local 4+. She's here in studio with us now. And Jacqueline, a moment late this afternoon really caught your attention.
It sure did. This afternoon, the judge had to make a big decision we knew was coming. The defense wanted to tell the jury about Patrick Lyoya's criminal history. That includes drunk driving and domestic violence offenses. The prosecution said this has no place in the trial because Officer Schur was unaware of Patrick's criminal history during the traffic stop turned shooting. The judge sided with the prosecution, so for now, that criminal history will not go before the jury. We do want to warn you, some of this may be difficult to watch.
Single gunshot wound right to the back of the head. That's what killed Patrick Lyoya on a cold, wet, rainy day back in April 2022.
There's no disputing how Patrick Lyoya was killed 3 years ago by a Grand Rapids police officer, Christopher Schur. But there is a dispute on whether it was murder or self-defense. In opening statements, the prosecutor told the jury it was murder, asking them to find Schur guilty of the second-degree charge.
It was not justified. It was unreasonable. Patrick never had an intent to do any harm to the defendant.
Then the defense introduced their case to the jury.
Let go of the taser. Drop the taser. Those are the final commands that Officer Schur gave to Mr. Lyoya before he was forced to make a decision he hoped never to have to make.
Following the traffic stop, Lyoya and Schur struggled over the taser.
Let go of the taser!
The taser, how it was used, and if it was a deadly weapon are key to both arguments.
So a lot of what you're going to hear about is regarding this taser. This taser, it looks like it, but it's not a gun. It is not a gun.
Schur sat in the courtroom as his attorneys told the jury he was flooded with fear that day.
When he lost all control, he was forced to make a split-second decision, one he hoped never to have to make. He didn't choose to take a life. He chose to save his own.
8 people took the stand to testify today, from Patrick's friends to investigators who worked on the case, and the prosecution will pick right back up tomorrow.
Now, Jacqueline, I know this is just day one, but is there anything that really stood out for you today in the case?
It is the monumental decision that is put in the hands of the jury. This is just 12 jurors, everyday people, who are listening to lawyers and prosecutors at the top of their game. And it's a big decision to make, and it's just 12 everyday people that are going to have to make it after 3 years of waiting to get to this point.
Absolutely. A lot more to come. As we said, just day one. We appreciate your comprehensive coverage of this story, Jacqueline.
Thank you, Jacqueline. And we are going to be streaming the trial live on Local 4+ and clickondetroit.com from start today to finish, however long that takes. The trial is expected to pick back up tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock.